Well, I'm excited to be here at Morgan Community College here in beautiful Fort Morgan. Most of Colorado, nearly every county, has been affected by drought, including here in eastern Colorado this last year. That's tough for ag. We saw the effect, of course, in the enormous wildfires that Colorado experienced last year. In fact, the 3 largest wildfires in the history of our entire state, all in the same year. And we know that really it's a challenge that we're going to continue grappling with in the foreseeable future. And a drought isn't the same everywhere. It doesn't adhere to a one size or one geography fits all approach. And I want to thank the sponsors of this legislation, Representative Cutter, Representative Holtorf, Senator Hawkes Lewis, and Senator Sonnenberg for their thoughtful work in transferring $3 million for the new Agriculture and Drought Resiliency Fund. This bill will provide needed resources to really make sure we can take a detailed approach, a creative approach to supporting our critical industries, including production ag, during the challenging times of a drought. The creation of this Agriculture and Drought Resiliency Fund, housed in the Department of Agriculture, and we're joined by Ag Commissioner Kate Greenberg, along with one of the co-sponsors, Representative Holtorf, really recognizes the long-term challenges and need for drought resiliency that is occurring more and more across the American West. This is critical for the ag industry. It's critical to reduce the tragic cost of fires, and it's critical for our fast-growing urban and suburban areas and our overall water situation in our state. I'm very thankful to the bipartisan sponsors of this bill, the work of the Colorado Department of Ag and our terrific Ag Commissioner, Commissioner Greenberg, for their collaborative efforts to strengthen agriculture across the entire state of Colorado. With that, we'll turn it over to Representative Holtorf.
Thank you, Governor Polis, for coming out to eastern Colorado. Morgan County is a county rich in agriculture, from beef production, dairy production, the cheese production that we have here, beef processing, also alfalfa, millet. There's so many crops that are grown in this county and across northeastern Colorado. And this particular program, what really excites me about this is the investment we're going to make in these soil conservation districts. We are going to put $15,000 into each one of those soil conservation districts. I was a past Washington County Soil Conservation District board member, so I know how important it is to invest in those organizations, and they really grew out of the dirty 30s and the Dust Bowl so we could be better farmers. And as a third-generation cattle rancher and farmer, I understand the importance in investment. I thank the governor for making this investment. I thank the Commissioner of Agriculture for being here. And there's also additional funds that she's going to talk about that we're going to further invest in agriculture. At a time when Colorado agriculture feels like they are under attack, we want to show that Colorado is an ag-friendly state. We want to open our arms to agriculture. We want to show that we are in the ag business and we're here to stay. And if people think they want to leave the state, they don't. We're investing in the stock show, $25 to $30 million, and we're investing in so many areas. So at this time, I think...
State Fair, too.
Oh, the State Fair, too. Thank you, Governor. And the Colorado State Fair. We're making big investments in agriculture. I'm glad to be a part of that as a rural legislator and part of the Cowboy and the Rural Caucus. So I'm here supporting ag, and I'm really glad to be a part of this bill and this investment in agriculture. At this time, I believe I'm going to turn it over to the Commissioner of Agriculture, Commissioner Greenberg.
Thank you, Representative Holtorf, and just thank you so much to the bill sponsors for this bill. Governor, thank you for your leadership throughout the pandemic when it comes to agriculture. This bill is going to hit home for so many producers across the state who are living drought. My neck of the woods back in the Four Corners, we're living it just like you guys are out here. So these dollars we're going to be put into good use in the coming months. Conservation districts, producers across the state. Drought is going to be with us for the time ahead. We want to make sure we do what we can to keep farm families and ranch families whole, and this is a big step. So thank you so much for your leadership, for being here today.
And thank you to Morgan Community College for hosting. We have some of their great administrative team with us today. And if you want to join us, we will make this official on the law of Colorado. the Agriculture and Drought Resiliency Fund. It's officially the law of Colorado. Congratulations.
Thank you, Governor.
Commissioner Greenberg, congratulations. And we're excited to support farmers and ranchers across our entire state in the face of increased drought and uncertainty with regard to water. The resources in this bill are going to help. Thank you for joining us.